Okay guys, so I am back with another video, and in this video we will be discussing the depression, stage of grief. Um, Let me start by saying, if you are a person dealing with depression, seek help. Please talk to somebody and get the help that you really need. When I was dealing with the depression, during my time of grief, it came down on me hard because originally I didn't grieve right away because I was making sure that my mom was okay, that my children were okay, and basically that everybody around me was okay except for me. I was taking care of everybody except for me at that time. Um, and I'm gonna be completely transparent with you all. I was out of work for months. I laid around in the bed and did nothing for weeks, maybe 3 to 4 weeks. I didn't want to be bothered with anybody. All I did was slept most of the time. And when I wasn't sleeping, I was just laying there, crying, or, just laying there, struggling with different thoughts. And a lot of the thoughts was a thing of guilt, what I could have done differently, what I should have done, or, just different things. Because the day that my brother went missing, that morning, he texted me and he tried to call me, but I was sleeping because I was exhausted from working the night before. So I didn't get a chance to call him back, and I never got a chance to talk to him again after that at all. So it was just like a guilt thing with that part of it, wishing that I would have heard the phone ring, or that I would have got the message. Maybe if I would have answered the phone, maybe things would have turned out differently. A lot of different things that I know now that I would not have no control over, no matter what I had done. And like I said, I was in a space where I would cry for days at a time. I didn't have any interest of doing anything. Like, literally, I wasn't cooking, I wasn't going out, I wasn't going to work, I wasn't calling people. People would call, I wouldn't call back. People would text. Sometimes I would respond. Some days I would not respond at all. It was just like I needed to be alone, if that makes sense. And what I will say is, if you don't at some point seek some type of help or get some type of outlet, depression can drown you. I have seen a person die because of issues with depression. So I am telling you, and I'm going to say it again, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but if you are fighting depression, please, please, please do what you can to seek help. I thank God I had a therapist that I could talk to, and I started journaling. And actually, I was journaling in two different ways. I was writing in a journal that I bought, on top of the fact I was doing voice journals in my phone. Um, just, and I found that the voice and the voice journaling and the regular journaling probably, I feel like, was doing more for me than talking to my actual therapist. Because with that, I was able to fully express myself without feeling like I was going to be judged or I was going to be looked at different because I felt like this. It was really a way for me to vent and get out the things that I felt like I needed to say to my brother, to my other loved ones, and just it helped me to a place where a lot of that weight was lifted off of my heart, off of my mind, and off of my back. And I realized now, that it been a few months that I needed that. So if you're not somebody that want to talk to somebody necessarily, I suggest journaling because it really, really helped. And another thing I did was I used to drown myself in music. Like, music is a place that I go when I'm dealing with different things where I can escape the noise. The music soothes me. And it just get me into a better space, if that makes sense. I'm a music lover, number one. But when I'm going through something, music is my go-to a lot of the times because, believe it or not, you can run across songs and you will feel like they taking a page out of your life. And you can relate to it in a lot of ways, and it really, really helped me listening to my music. Some days I would lay in my bed with my headphones on and just zone out to the music. I wouldn't even be asleep. I would just be laying there listening to the music until I would fall asleep sometimes. But most times I would just lay there because I couldn't really sleep. I was having days where I was up all night. My sleep was so all over the place. Oh, I sleep a few hours in the daytime. Don't go to sleep that night. The next day I won't sleep at all. It just was a lot of different things going on with my sleep. I just couldn't get it together. And y'all excuse me because honestly, I was just crying before I even started the video. Today makes 1 year ago. Today is the day that I found out that my brother was missing. So it's been kind of a rough day to day for me so far. I'm trying to get myself together before my son gets out of school. But and it's fine if you have days because we all have days. And I have made up my mind today that I am going to stay off social media for the next week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, because I'm sure the memories of me posting constantly when my brother was missing for the 9 days, me saying different things about how he should come home and how I miss him and call me different things. I'm going to pop up in my Facebook memories and my Snapchat memories and my Instagram memories because I was posting like crazy because I was trying to do everything that I can to find him in those 9 days. So I have decided to stay off social media for the next 2 weeks. No Facebook, no Instagram, no TikTok, and no Snap. because I don't want to allow myself to fall into a place of sadness like that again. I'm already sad. Um, I just don't necessarily want to get into a place where I feel like I'm going backwards. Because believe me, it's okay to cry, but I just don't want to go backwards, if that makes sense to y'all. So again, if anyone that is watching is dealing with depression and you feel like it's not getting better or you can't handle it on your own, reach out to somebody, talk to somebody, start journaling, start listening to music, go for a walk. It may seem like small things, but those small things help a lot. It helps you to relax. It helps you to ease your mind and take your mind off of what is going on and what you lost. No, my grief process is not over at all. I still grieve for my brother every single day. And yes, I have other siblings, but the sibling that you grew up with, the sibling that you lived in the house with, the sibling that you've been through everything in this world with, it's a different type of bond versus your siblings on your dad's side that you may have been raised in two separate households. Your mother's kids that you were in the house with, that you grew up with, it's just a different kind of feeling and a different kind of bond. And it was only us two. It was just me and my brother. And I would be lying if I said that this has been easy, because it has not been at all. My brother was everything to me. He was my child before I had my own children. He was one of my best friends and my little brother. So again, guys, subscribe and come back, comment, like, and if you have any suggestions on things that may be able to help me or help somebody else, just comment them down below.